Alright, I already recorded this once. This light kind of jacked me up and it was like, couldn't see my face. So anyway, I'm going to go over my ultralight backpacking equipment. My base weight right now at a winter is about a 6.5 pound base weight, and that's in the ultralight category. Kind of in between 10 pounds and 6 pounds. When you get below 6 pounds, you're talking super ultralight. And I can probably get there during the summertime camping, and a lot of it is here in Texas. So anyway, I'm just going to go over real quick to show you what kind of gear I have. I got some new equipment, so it'll be kind of cool. So anyway, the first thing, which I love, is my Z-Pack beanie. I know it's like 80 degrees right now, but kind of looks cool, so I put it on. So let's start off. Z-Pack beanie, and Z-Pack's company makes super ultralight backpacking equipment, from quilts to tents, stuff like this. This only weighs 0.95 ounces, so it's pretty light. So next thing, just got this in the mail today. This is my EXO 38 made by Osprey. It only weighs 2 pounds. And I've had all my gear in this, and it is awesome. Feels really comfortable, a lot more comfortable than my last pack. Though it's half the size. So 2 pounds Osprey EXO 38. And we'll go into that a little bit later on. Alright, let's kind of turn the camera, see if you can see the gear. Let's see if that works. Okay, first thing, the sunscreen. This stuff I love. I ordered it off the internet, off Amazon. It's sunscreen chapstick. You know, works pretty good. Next thing, I keep a dirty water bottle. So this is for pulling water out of creeks, so I don't get it mixed up with my clean water. And I also use smart water bottles for the same thing. So we'll set that here. And this is my Cellular Mini filter, and this cleans just about anything. And here, usually you don't have to back flush it to clean it out, but here in Texas, like the National Forest, when the water's really dirty, every time I filter a water bottle, I gotta flush it, or it'll take forever to, pour into a new bottle. Let's see. Next thing, I just keep a kind of a little medicine bag, and it's got, in case my water filter fails, I keep iodine tabs in here, and vitamin C, which neutralizes the iodine, and a little bit of first aid stuff. And I don't know the weight on that, but it's probably only a few ounces. I keep 3 backup batteries for my Black Diamond headlamp. And I might go to a Black Diamond Ion. It's less looms, but it's a lot lighter. And usually I don't do any backpacking in the night. Mostly it's just getting around my tent and stuff like that. So, got my ultra cool SpongeBob toothbrush. I'm not going to replace it anytime soon. Just use it when I'm on the trail. Set that there. Take an extra pair of socks, mainly to sleep in. These are merino wool made by REI. It's either midweight or heavyweight, but I use a sleep in to keep my feet warm. Just take a trash bag, and I use this to line my pack. In case it rains, keeps my sleeping bag and my my clothes and everything dry. Next thing I have is my Snow Peak Trek pot, and I use it as my cooking pot and coffee cup or whatever. It weighs about 4 ounces. This is my Go Stove alcohol stove, and for some of you that might not know what an alcohol stove is, it's just an ultralight way to cook. You just add like rubbing alcohol or denatured alcohol, and then these bloom out. You set your pot on top, and it'll cook your food, or it'll boil water. The next thing is my Gerber knife, field knife, 2.5 inch blade. I can cut wood this big around. Works pretty good. I just keep an extra baggie to store all this stuff in. This pack didn't have a lot of pockets, so I just stick it in there. I got some backup waterproof matches, picked up at REI. Bad thing about these things, after you strike it a couple times, the striker is kind of worn out and it doesn't really work anymore. And this here is my base top, just excuse me, a normal base top, and you know, it's pretty light and keeps you warm. Same thing, these are from bottoms. I picked them up at REI. This one I got to replace because had kind of a fire with my different alcohol stove, and anyway, it kind of melted holes in it, so I won't be taking it on my next trip. This here is a down puffy. Puffies are real popular in backpacking because they're light and you can compress them down real small, and down's super warm. So, and I can stuff this, you know, I can almost stuff it in my pocket. All right, getting to the good stuff. This is my ground tarp. Kind of explain. This is my tent, which is really a tarp, and all that means is it's a it doesn't have a floor to it. So it's you know, imagine a tent without a floor, and then this is the ground tarp that, you know, kind of adds a floor. And this was pretty cool. It has a little bit of bug netting around the edges, and you kind of roll this up on the bug netting, acts as a bathtub and keeps bugs out and everything. And so this here weighs about an ounce, and this weighs 15 ounces. For this tent, it's a pretty good sized tent. It'll sleep 2 people, or a tarp. This is my newest piece of equipment besides the backpack, and this is, I can't wait to try it. It's not going to be cold enough. It's 20 degrees. It's a down quilt made by Enlighten Equipment. It's called the Revelation. This is, a lot of people want this. This is the top of the line quilt. You know, maybe Z-Packs is in the same category, but it only weighs about 19 ounces, and it, you know, puffs up big, and I can compress it down real small, you know. So anyway, I have an air mattress, and this isn't it, and it works good down to about 40 degrees. It's not insulated. They have some reflective material inside that's supposed to keep you warm, but in cold weather, until I pick up something like a Neo Air X-Therm pad that's insulated, I'm going to go with this Reflectix. It's supposed to have an R value of 5, and so if people don't know what R value is, just a heat rating, and it goes from 0 to 10, and it's also reflective, so it reflects your radiant heat back up to you. So that's about it. I'm gonna stuff this all in my pack, see how much it weighs, and we'll get back to you. Thanks a lot.